Hello dear followers of the channel Hype Celebs. Welcome to my channel. The first images of the happy moments of Kerem and Hande in the hospital in intensive care have arrived. All the details are in my news. Before moving on to my news, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Open notifications and press the like button. Stay tuned to my channel. Kerem and Hande, one of the most beloved couples on Turkish television, are on the agenda with their happy moments reflected in the lenses for the first time. After the difficult process they recently went through. It all started when Kerem suffered a sudden heart attack. After this unfortunate incident that deeply shook all of Turkey, Kerem was rushed to the hospital and had an angiogram performed. However, during the operation, Kerem's heart stopped for a moment, and that moment caused great concern for his loved ones. Fortunately, thanks to the quick intervention of doctors, Kerem survived and his health condition stabilized. During this difficult process, his girlfriend Hande was constantly at Kerem's side. The duo were photographed together for the first time after going through difficult times together. This moment in intensive care revealed his happiness, while Hande waited patiently by his lover's side. The time they spent together became even more valuable when Kerem entered the recovery process. This very special image of the couple showed that their health problems were behind them and that their commitment to each other was becoming stronger every day. As Kerem's recovery process continues rapidly, Hande's support for him revealed how strong the love and trust between the couple is. The photo of these special moments confirms once again that fans are eager to see the couple recover and be happy together. Although Kerem's recovery is a great reason for happiness for all his loved ones, these difficult days experienced by the couple seem to have strengthened the bonds of love between them. While the couple re-emphasized their love for each other at the end of this difficult process, their fans did not leave them alone on social media, and messages of support poured in like rain. The fact that everything went well symbolizes a hopeful start for Kerem and Hande. The beloved couple of Turkish television, Kerem and Hande, have been struggling with great difficulties in recent days. Kerem's heart stopped beating for a time after suffering a heart attack and an angiogram, deeply shocking both his family and loved ones. Everyone who was very anxious during the intensive care process was eagerly waiting for Kerem to recover. Due to the security measures taken by the hospital authorities, it was decided that only one person would be allowed as a visitor in the intensive care unit. In this case, Hande, Kerem's greatest supporter and lover, was the first person to see her lover. After the difficult times he spent with his lover, Hande's first visit greatly contributed to Kerem's recovery process. Hande went to the hospital every day to be by Kerem's side and continued to be a source of morale for his recovery. Hospital officials had announced that only one visitor would be allowed per day, so Kerem's family took turns going to the hospital to visit him. Relatives could only visit them one at a time and at certain times. Hande's presence with his lover was an important factor that improved Kerem's mood. After these difficult days, the value of the moments the couple spent together increased even more, while Hande's constant presence helped Kerem recover quickly. The fact that they got through this difficult process with love for each other also made their fans happy. Kerem's recovery from intensive care relieved everyone, and the couple's devotion to each other despite all the difficulties was revealed once again. The difficult days Kerem spent in intensive care began to ease, with the strong support of Hande and daily visits from his family. As Hande waited patiently by Kerem's side, the bond between the couple grew stronger. With each passing day, Hande, who came to the hospital for the first time, was seen as a source of morale and support for her lover as he began to emerge from intensive care. There were emotional moments when Kerem's family took turns coming to the hospital every day to be with him. Although visiting restrictions were difficult at first, family members came one by one to support Kerem's recovery. The family's visitation order also highlighted the strict rules the hospital enforces. But this situation caused each visit to have a different meaning, because all family members were eager to know Kerem's health status and provide him with moral support. After spending days in intensive care, the first good news came to the hospital when Kerem began to recover. In addition to constantly being at her lover's side, Hande also helped speed up the process by staying in touch with the medical team. The visits and moral support improved Kerem's mood and helped his body recover. Looks of love, strong hugs and feelings that cannot be expressed in words were evident at every moment of the process, from the couple's first days in the hospital until today. Hande and Kerem experienced the peace of mind of overcoming difficulties together and strengthening their bond once again. As Kerem's health condition stabilized, he began to feel better in his hospital room, proving once again that his devotion to Hande, who was by his side, was increasing day by day. The couple's strong love helped them get through this difficult period, and with each visit the families brought Kerem one step closer to recovery. The couple's unity during this difficult process attracts great attention every day on social networks. Fans are sending moral messages to Kerem and Hande, wishing them to return to healthy days as soon as possible. Every moment Kerem began to recover after his time in intensive care was a great source of relief for both his family and Hande. Hande's daily presence with Kerem accelerated not only his physical health, but also his emotional recovery. The two saw every moment they spent in the hospital room as an opportunity to strengthen their love for each other. Even though they were going through a difficult process, Hande never gave up providing moral support to Kerem. Hande, who remained Kerem's biggest supporter in the hospital room, stayed by his side and helped them get through the difficult days together. They both became each other's most valuable supporters. In addition to being by Kerem's side, Hande frequently shared messages of support on her social media accounts, giving the good news to the couple's fans that the recovery process was moving forward. During daily visits to the hospital, family members were happy to see Kerem getting stronger every day. Hande's loving gaze, her family's compassion, and Kerem's firm stance helped them get through the difficult days in the hospital. Each visitor did their best to lift Kerem's spirits, and at the end of the visits, they all gave hopeful messages that his recovery would accelerate even further.